Anyone else just wake up from a turkey nap? Oh, I gotta do something with these leftovers. It's that most magical time of year where we are honor-bound to figure out how not to let our turkey Thanksgiving leftovers go to waste, besides just cramming it all into bread and calling it a day. I've got one answer for you. Turkey pot pie. First, we gotta chop up some aromatic vegetables to make a stock from those leftover bones. Making a stock is a good skill to learn, by the way, because it's one of those things that your dear old Gram would have used to stretch things during the war. By the way, this is something you'll want to get going the day before you start your pot pie leftovers. It's a good activity for like a Friday or a Saturday after Thanksgiving, so you can mix up your lefties by Sunday or Monday when it's back to the Gunderson Valley swap meet, where Melissa is for sure going to be singing non-specific holiday songs no one's ever heard about because she doesn't want to offend anyone. Melissa, everyone's offended by your deviled egg obsession. Get a real job. Get those veg in a big ol' pot and also turn the heat on so they do a heat up. I'm using carrot, celery, garlic to stave off those hungry hemogoblins, onions, and a bit of parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, among other Simon and Garfunkel references. Hear that sound of silence? Other options include leek, and that's all I can think of right now. Maybe shallots? Anyway, once those veg start to make the good smells, it's time to add in your definitely turkey bones and not chicken. You a cop? Who you been talking to? Then it's time to wet your whistle, so to speak. Drink, I mean. But also pour some water into one of the fanciest drinking vessels they have in The Bear and let it come to a boil. Once it does, reduce, reuse, and recycle that heat so that it's just a small simmer, and let it rest, lids on, until you finish the 6-hour nap I'm about to take. I feel much less rested. Okay, stock is done, so fridge it overnight so that by tomorrow we can do the pot pie, since by then I personally will be tired of turkey sandwiches stuffed with bread stuffing and cranberry sauce. Ookie doke, time has passed, which means it's time to start our biscuits by sifting together 2 cups of flour, which I was told is down-home southern style. Y'all best believe. I think the ghost of Joshua Weissman's covert southern drawl just possessed me. Sift in a tablespoon of baking powder, dash of sugar, and just an eyeballet of salt. Mix lightly together, then cube a stick of butter, then cut that butt into the flour until it's grainy, like a wet sand. Now it's time to add roughly 3/4 of a cup of milk, give or take. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. It's an imprecise science, because we're in America, and we refuse to weigh out our baked goods. That's what Thanksgiving is all about, our independence. Mix it until it just starts to come together, then pour it out onto a clean and also floured surface. Roll it out till it's about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick. Form your biscuits using whatever cutting method you see fit. I'm just kind of eyeballing it because I don't have a biscuit cuttery thing. Drop those in a cast iron pan and cook for 12 minutes or until golden brown at 425 Fahrenheit, because this is America. I love Buc-ee's. Time to get this pot part of this pot pie going. Mix some butter in a big ol' pot on medium heat and add those extra veg we chopped up from our stock just the other day. Once those are aromatic, throw in the lefties of your bird of choice, then it's time to add flour. This is a ratio situation though, because we're making a sort of gravy, so just remember, 1 tablespoon of flour for every cup of stock you use. Mix that together on low heat until it's thick, then start slowly incorporating your stock, stirring it till everything comes together and begins to thicken. Once it starts thickening just a little bit, add a little bit more. Let it warm up, salt and pepper to taste, and shoot, why not throw in a bit of those herbs? Serve with that southern biscuit for a truly reimagined Tom Hanks giving leftover. Alright, time for me to get back into bed since I missed all of the Black Friday deals. No grill for me again this year, haha. We have some holiday-themed episodes coming up, but until then, there's a lot more to check out. So leave a comment below with a recipe you want to see me throw together at the last minute, then plate in a way that looks, passable. Alright, happy Thanksgiving, y'all.